Hey everyone, Eldon and Lowell here from Yoder's Farm, and this is a Conversations again. It's been a year and a couple months since we did one of these. We just thought we'd do a quick update of what we've been up to on the farm the last couple of weeks. And
well, there's also, we're receiving a lot of pressure from our fans that we really need to do this again and get the videos back up.
All one or two fans. Or wait, that was where the pressure was coming from. I'm sure there's a lot of them behind the scenes that
maybe
didn't reach out.
Nah, it's just time to update you again on what we're doing out here.
Exactly, yeah.
So, what are we doing?
That's a great question. Let's see, the big thing obviously right now is the fall season here. The corn maze, pumpkin patch, pumpkin picking, and stuff.
There's always a lot of setup for that. We set up tents and so forth out here by the corn maze. Some of our, what would you call them, exhibits? Not exhibits.
I don't know.
Yeah, we set up an exhibit.
Exhibits?
We got the goats arrived from another friend of ours.
Got the corn pit.
We set up the giant corn pit, over a ton of corn in there for your kids to play in. The little water pump.
Duck pumps? No. Duck races?
Yeah, water pump duck races. That's what they're called.
Okay.
Yeah, set them up. So there's that kind of setup that we do before we're open to the public. So we had that to do beginning of the month.
Yep. And then of course the corn maze is a few months worth of cutting trails and stuff like that. It's our biggest corn maze to date. Probably one of our better ones, would you say?
Oh, I think so, yeah.
We're a little biased probably, but we like to think they get a little better every year.
It's over 10 acres and it's a good maze. We think it's one of the most challenging mazes in Virginia.
Yeah, maybe.
If not the most challenging.
Yeah.
Well, how many mazes are there in Virginia?
I don't know, but I think there's more than you realize there is.
Maybe so. Anyway, it's a good maze.
Yeah.
Come on out and do it. Come on out at night and do it if you really want to challenge. A lot of folks like to do that. We're open till 10, so give it a whirl.
One of the design elements this year was a small, it's actually pretty large if you look at it from above, but a tractor outline in the middle of the maze that's kind of a tribute to our late grandfather. He used to always enjoy his 550 Oliver, so we put an outline of the 550 in the middle of the maze so you can see if you can find that when you come out and go through the maze.
Of course, the other thing, in the fall we plant our strawberries for next spring, and it makes it busy. Fall is an extra busy time because we're trying to set up for the maze and get everything, pumpkins picked and so forth. And then also we're planting strawberries as well.
While also trying to do our normal farming things.
Yeah, that's right. So we just got done planting about 65,000 strawberry plants. That involves, it's a transplanter we use, hooked to the back of a tractor, drives over the row. Myself and Gary sit there and put plants into the holes in the plastic, and so we've been doing that and just finished up yesterday pretty much getting everything in the ground.
That's a real relief to have that done. And
yeah, it's always, I always feel pressured. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, I have noticed actually.
It's really intense to some things, planting date isn't that big a deal on. You kind of plant them when you get around to it, but strawberries, you have a very narrow window, a week to maybe 10 days of ideal when they really need to get in the ground.
The reason for that is they need to get a good root system before it gets too cold, or
developing and so forth. It's all about growing degree days, which is too complicated for you.
Maybe we can talk about this more in other conversations and not get too in depth here.
But anyway, the time to plant here is the middle of September. Around here, you don't want to wait till the first part of October. So
yeah,
you got to get them in when it's time, and we did that. The challenge this year has been the heat. Earlier in the month it was cool. Felt like fall was here. And then suddenly, the last week to 10 days, goodness, it's felt like summertime again.
Yeah, 90s, upper 80s.
Yeah, so we've been pumping a lot of water through the drip irrigation, trying to get the beds wet and keep the plants alive. It's been challenging. And finally, this week, at the beginning of the week, we just decided we needed to get some overhead water out in the field too. That helps cool everything down, gives them a drink from above.
Yeah.
And so we worked on that Monday and yesterday. Pulled a bunch of pipes
And
put
you
a
said
bunch of sprinklers up.
You said they're looking a lot better?
Yeah, yesterday we were looking at a row that had received irrigation the day before, and a row that had not. The sprinkler didn't quite get over there, and you could tell a difference. You could tell exactly where the water hit.
That's incredible.
So, really happy to have that. It's going to be upper 80s today again, so we'll be running the sprinklers.
Yep. Fortunately, it's supposed to start cooling down towards the weekend, so we should be headed for a nice weekend here for corn maze activities farm fall.
Corn maze / pumpkin patch activities.
Whatever kind of activities we have.
Should be a very nice weekend.
Yeah, that's the way it looks right now.
And so you finally figured out how to use the ice cream machine and how to work it. We got a new ice cream machine.
Yeah, the Snack Shack this fall we added ice cream. We got funnel cakes like last year still. Apple cider slushies, those are the three kind of big things that we focus on in there. That'll be open anytime the farm is open this fall. At least that's the plan, as long as things keep running smoothly. So, yeah, feel free.
All farmer tested and approved. All the products, right?
At least tested. I think we all approved most of it.
It's really good ice cream.
It's pretty good.
Now, I still haven't had a funnel cake with ice cream on top of it. That's on my bucket list.
I haven't
for this
actually had one of them
weekend,
either. I think some of the others tried that.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much it for around here the last couple of weeks. Feel free to check out our website for hours for this fall season, and we may be back in a week or two or a year and a half.
Or who knows?
All depends on our fans, I guess, or when we feel like doing this again.
Take care.
Peace.